Hello viewers, welcome to our daily news and here are the headlines.
Party General Secretary Witten Phu-chung pays a two-day visit to the Central Highlands province of Lam Dung. National Assembly Chairman Witten Sin-hung meets with Japanese Prime Minister Yoshihiko Noda as part of his visit to Japan. Vietnam's trade deficit with India has narrowed gradually, hitting just over $330 million in the first half of 2012, down 45% year-on-year.
Party General Secretary Witten Phu-chung has paid a two-day visit to the Central Highlands province of Lam Dung. He had a working session with provincial leaders in Dalat City on December 7.
At the meeting, Chung said Lam Dung holds an important strategic position in the region and the country in socio-economics, defense security, and external affairs. It also has great potential for developing tourism, agriculture, processing, and mineral exploitation. The party leader praised the provincial party committee and people's efforts and achievements in recent times. He urged the province to clarify the positive changes as well as outstanding problems in the process of implementing party resolutions, including a resolution on party building. The provincial leaders reported that Lam Dung is likely to achieve most targets for this year, including a GDP growth of 14% and an export value of more than $280 million. The province served more than 3.9 million tourists this year and was able to reduce the number of poor households by 6.4%. Earlier, Chung paid a walking visit to Dong Thanh Commune in Lam Ha district, where most of the population migrated from Hanoi. On the occasion, the party leader also visited and presented gifts to outstanding beneficiaries and farmers in Thanh Chi village and planted trees in Dong Thanh Commune.
Continuing his visit to Japan, on December 7, National Assembly Chairman Witten Sin-hung met with Japanese Prime Minister Yoshihiko Noda, who affirmed that, despite the current difficulties, Japan will continue the provision of ODA to Vietnam.
Hung stressed that the Vietnamese National Assembly, government and people will do their utmost to promote cooperation projects with Japan in the interests of each side and for peace and development in the world. The leader proposed that the two sides maintain and intensify visits and contacts between high-ranking leaders, adding he hoped that the Prime Minister will continue facilitating and accelerating Japanese enterprises' investment in Vietnam. The Vietnamese National Assembly and government will create favorable environment and conditions for Japanese investment to become effective, Hung added. Noda affirmed cooperation with Vietnam is a priority in Japan's policies. He also pledged to continue providing ODA for Vietnam's socio-economic development.
Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng and the World Bank Country Director Victoria Qua have discussed the organization of the upcoming consultative group meeting, which will take place in Hanoi on December 10.
Dũng expressed his thanks for the active engagement of World Bank Vietnam in preparing for the CG meeting. He declared that Vietnam is ready to discuss openly with all its donors and development partners. Informing the World Bank Country Director on Vietnam's current development policies, the Prime Minister said the government has consistently pursued the curbing of inflation and has worked to stabilize macroeconomy and maintain social welfare. Dũng said Vietnam will push ahead with efforts to restructure the economy and we need to backing the World Bank in these endeavors. For her part, Qua confirmed that the World Bank will always support Vietnam during its development process. Regarding the CG meeting, she said they would like the Prime Minister to attend and discuss with donors and development partners the key issues of education and training and economy restructuring.
The General Secretary of the Laos People's Revolutionary Party and President Chomali Sayason hosted a reception on December 6 for a Vietnamese high-ranking delegation led by Vice National Assembly Chairwoman Tam Thị Phóng.
The delegation of the Vietnamese Party and State is in Laos to attend the inaugurating ceremony of a memorial complex dedicated to President Ho Chi Minh in Kham Muộn Province. At the reception, Phóng, who is also a Politburo member of the Communist Party of Vietnam, thanked the Lao Party, State and people for their cooperation with the Vietnamese side to build the memorial complex. President Say Ya-son praised President Ho Chi Minh's great help to Laos' revolutionary course and his contribution to founding and nurturing the Vietnam-Laos special relations. He affirmed that Laos will try its best to maintain and develop the traditional friendship, special solidarity, and comprehensive cooperation that exists between the two countries. On December 7th, Vice National Assembly Chairwoman Tam Thị Phóng attended the inauguration for the memorial complex to President Ho Chi Minh. Addressing the event, Phóng highlighted the historical and political importance the memorial holds, saying it is the symbol of the special solidarity and friendship between the two nations. The 1.5-hectare memorial was built in Siang Vang village, Nong Pok district of Kham Muộn Province, where President Ho Chi Minh lived and worked during his revolutionary course in Laos.
Vietnamese Foreign Minister Phạm Bình Minh is making an official visit to the Republic of Korea. This is the first visit by a Vietnamese Foreign Minister since 2005.
On December the 6th, Minh attended the opening ceremony of the painting exhibition, Vietnam Four Seasons. The exhibition was jointly held by the Vietnamese Embassy in the Republic of Korea, Jeju Cooperations and Lotus Art Gallery in Seoul. The exhibition is a special event that begins the Vietnam Week in the Republic of Korea. The week features a wide range of activities to celebrate the 20th anniversary of diplomatic ties between the two countries. On the same day, Minh received leaders of the Vietnam-Korea Friendship Associations and chairman of the Associations of People Loving Vietnam in the Republic of Korea, Park Kwang-ju. The foreign minister highly appraised the achievements of the two associations in developing friendly cooperative ties between the two nations over the past time.
European countries have long been a major market for Vietnam's exports. That is the reason why a seminar on trade with 4 Central European countries has attracted a large number of businesses.
Participants at the December the 6th seminar said each of the 4 countries in the central regions of Europe, the Czech Republic, Hungary, Poland and Slovakia, has their own unique advantages. At the same time, they have high demands for products that are Vietnam's strength, including agricultural products, footwear, garment and textile, and wooden products. Trade between Vietnam and the 4 countries increased strongly in recent years to reach a combined $1.1 billion USD, with Vietnam enjoying a surplus. Vietnam and the European Union are working on a bilateral free trade agreement, which is expected to further boost Vietnam's export to this market.
Vietnam's trade deficit with India has narrowed gradually, hitting just over $330 million in the first half of 2012, down 45% against the same period last year. This is the report at the seminar on December 6th.
Vietnam-India two-way trade reached $3.9 billion last year, and the two countries have set the target of boosting the figure to $7 billion by 2015. Võ Tân Thanh, director of the Vietnam Chamber of Industry and Commerce in Ho Chi Minh City, said bilateral trade and investment between Vietnam and India also receives a boost by a stable legal framework and the signing of cooperation agreements. He also noted the positive sides in investment ties, adding, however, that India's investment in Vietnam remains at a modest level. While trade balance between Vietnam and India has improved, bilateral economic activities tend to reduce against last year. Businesses emphasized the need to share information and call on relevant agencies of the two countries to work closely together to timely address problems arising in bilateral trade.
And that's all we have for today. Thank you for joining us. I'll see you next time.